everyone, I hope you guys are all doing well, and welcome to your weekly tarot message for all the signs for the week of Monday the 31st of January till Sunday the 7th of February. 6th of February, sorry. So I'm getting everything starting to glide into one. So we are officially, as you all know, in Aquarius season. I personally feel that we're more in Aquarius season when it is, February, because it feels more of the energy, and we are in the Chinese New Year. We are also in the Aquarius new moon season. So it's going to be played out all month. So the energy is going to be very fresh, or feels very fresh, very brand new, but it also could be very crazy. And I say crazy because, tiger energy, the last time we was in the year of the tiger was 12 years ago. We also had Jupiter in Pisces, and we also were coming more or less into the Aquarius new moon. So some of the energies, like I said before, you could be able to feel it. But it might feel a bit different because Saturn wasn't in Pisces at that. Saturn wasn't in, Aquarius. It was actually in, I believe it was in Libra. Aging out of, it was in Libra 2010. So, or actually it could have been in Virgo. It could have been in either. Virgo going into Libra. So the energies were very different, the Saturn story. But now, it feels very much like a bit of a brand new energy. So I pulled out some tarot cards and, just for like the general energies for the whole collective. And the first card that we have is the Emperor. So we're going to be standing in our truth. We are waiting for new energy, or we are initiating new energy and new passions. I feel some of us could be very fiery, very focused on the goal, focused on doing something brand new. This week feels very much not about waiting for opportunities to come. It's about seeing them and really going for them. And if people try to, dissuade you in any way, or even if you have that niggling self-doubt, it's just about going for it. That's what the Emperor message is saying to us for this week. And the Emperor is very much it's an Aries card. It's about leadership. So lead, and people may follow. They may not understand it, but they will follow in the end. The second card I have is the Four of Swords. So yes, there can be some, the Four of Swords is reversed. So there can be some, like I said, it can be some niggles that come to us. And that's only because of, self-doubt. It's only because that we want to not please people, but we want to make sure that people sort of understand us in a way. And if people don't, that's more or less, their problem and not yours. Remember, we're in Aquarius energy for the next 20 years. So there are going to be, like I said, self-doubts, but there's going to be lots of things that are also going to be coming together as well. And even if they don't come together in the way that you interpret, it's about looking at plan B and not throwing it away. The last card we have for the collective is the Five of Swords, and it is reversed as well. So the Five of Swords, whenever you see the Five of Swords, it does feel very much like danger. It could be scattered energy, but it could also be some like bad mindedness that comes into it. It is about conflict as well. So there can be some conflict that comes this week because of, people are going to be showing a different side, showing a different energy. Some, the energy is also, especially from this card, that some people may want you to be the same. They're looking forward. They want you to not change. They want you to be the same. So it might come as a shock. So don't be surprised, guys, if you hear like some gossip that goes on, or you know, a little bit of chitter chatter. Obviously, a lot of it is about, you know, because we are all, I was going to say nervous. Yeah, they could be nervous, but we are all, everyone's navigating their way into a new world. And sometimes when that happens and when people are going into a new world faster than others, this can cause a lot of, you know, conflict. But just go your own way. Try not to listen to anything that's going to be affecting your, you know, your new spirit this week. And, you know, yeah, go your own way, and, you know, surround yourself with, you know, good people. Surround yourself with, you know, nice surroundings as well, so you don't get like a bit of a headache. So it's a little, it starts off really well, but obviously there are some little niggles that happen this week, but there's nothing that we cannot deal with, especially with the Emperor at hand. So guys, I'm going to be doing the tarot now, and I'm going to be starting off with Aquarius, because, you know, Aquarius, you are the star of the show. We are, you know, this is going to be, you know, your month. This is your month, but it's also a new moon as well. So let's do you first. You have Aquarius, the Three of Swords. So Aquarius, what is going on? This is a new time, a brand new you, but some of you may not be feeling it. I feel that there may be some stuff that comes up, and I feel that some of you lot's minds could be going back to what happened last year. You know, when Saturn went into your house last year, fully, or 2 years ago. Oh my God, it seems so long. There was a lot of things that you had to reconstruct in your life. And I feel a lot of you are just like really going back to what happened last year. Like last year when the new moon was in your sign, we also had a lot of planets that were in your sign. So there could be, you know, reminiscence, nostalgic that happens. It could be, you know, this card is about heartbreak. So I feel some of you may be dealing with that in a way. Some of you may be going over, there may have been hurts, discussions, there may have been lots of breakups and makeups. So it does feel very much a bit of a sensitive time for a lot of you, very much a sensitive time. It's really good that this week you can talk it through, Aquarius, especially if things get a little bit too much. Pisces, let's see what you have. Ooh, you have the Nine of Swords. Ooh, another swords card. So some of you Pisces, there's going to be there's a lot of quite a lot of heavy energy for some of you. The heavy energy could be the new moon. It could be a multitude of things. My mind is definitely going to the new moon. You guys are in your, you know, the 12th house is your house, but still there could be some outside influences that are causing a lot of you to not really think straight. Some of you could be very much not really grounded in your emotions, but very much in your head. And this could be causing a lot of you to not, you know, do what you need to do. There may be an energy also of not being your most creative or most spiritual. So this week is definitely try and rest a lot this week, Pisces. Don't push yourself because you can just burn yourself out. So really listen to your intuition. Taurus, you have the Aries. You have the Three of Cups, and this is about celebration. Your cup runneth over, Aries. So I feel a lot of you are feeling quite happy. You know, remember the Emperor. The Emperor is, you know, you're going to be shining this week because the Emperor is your card. So I feel a lot of you are feeling very confident. You know, it feels like there's going to be good news that's coming. I feel that a lot of you are feeling a little bit more balanced. Relationships are on point. Work is on point. Most of it is probably because you've made a lot of effort. You've made sure things are set in place, and you know you've done all your work. You've completed things that you needed to complete. So I feel a lot of you are going to be taking a bit of a rest this week, but being around people that you love. Taurus. Ooh, you have the Star card. So there's a new beginning happening for a lot of you Taurians. I feel that a lot of you Taurians, you know, the world, it's like money makes the world go around. But I feel for a lot of you Taurus that, you know, happiness makes the world go around. I feel a lot of you are feeling more in a positive state of mind. And that's because a lot of you are just a bit more relaxed. A lot of you, some of you could be doing manifestation work, or wanted to start doing manifestation work. It feels like there's a lot of good luck happening, and you want that good luck to continue. You don't want no craziness happening within your little bubble. So if you're thinking of doing manifestation work or gratitude work, this week is the really good time for it, Taurus. You know, the stars are shining on you with the North Node in your sign. So for the next 18 months, you are the star, like the star. So yeah, I feel definitely a positive week for a lot of you Taurians. And if there's thing that you want to do to boost it, this week is definitely the week. Gemini, you have the 5 of Pentacles. So Gemini, I feel a lot of you might be spending a lot this week. You know, because the Pentacles is about money. Some of you may be spending. Some of you may not be listening a lot to like your bank manager. It feels for a lot of you, I feel for a lot of you Geminis that, you know, money is just going to be flowing. But there's nothing for you to hold on to. You know, some of you may have had a promotion, come into a promotion this week. Some of you may have, you know, come into some type of inheritance in some way. But still, you know, I feel there's some good people around you, Gemini, that are saying, you know, just keep the money, save, don't overspend, and you're listening, but you're not listening as well. So, but it's time to listen to that voice, because I feel when some of you are alone, you do listen to your intuition, even though sometimes you guys may ignore it. So if it's singing loudly, really listen to it. Cancer. Ooh, you have the Queen of Wands. A lot of action, a lot of fiery action for a lot of you Cancers. I feel this is definitely in a work situation. Definitely a work situation. A lot of you are, some of you could actually be that Queen of Wands, you know, or Moon or Rising. A lot of fiery energy. I feel a lot of you Cancers are ready for the next step. You're ready for that next step. Whether you're initiating or opportunities are actually coming to you. I feel whatever happens, things will be moving very fast. And you guys may be having that, you know, on the outside really composed, but in the inside it's like, oh my God, what is this? The Queen of Wands is about creativity as well. It's about a strong woman, very creative, very courageous. So a lot of you could be embodying that. But also, you know, but there could be some nervousness as well, you know. So it's such a brilliant week to be doing creative work, Cancer. Something that you've always wanted to do a long time ago. I feel a lot of you are going to be doing it this week. Leo, you have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is a nice card, but it is quite deceptive. It's about choices. So I feel a lot of you Leos may be in a bit of a muddle. There may be some confusion. There could be lots of messages, downloads that come. There could be from here, there, and everywhere. Relationship, your children, if you have any. Could be a work. Some of you may be searching for work. There may be some things that are not really clear. You know, we are in the retrograde season, so there could be some miscommunication in a way that you may have sent off something and someone hasn't gotten it, and by the time they've gotten it, it's too late. But also, I feel that once everything is a little bit sorted throughout the week, there may be so much things that you have to do that it just could be a bit of a muddle. So it's actually great. I know some of you Leos may be very, you know, there's a prideness about you guys. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you're feeling overwhelmed in any way, any shape or form, because, you know, 2 hands are better than 1. And, you know, sometimes when we feel that we can do everything ourselves, Leo, it's probably due to that excitement as well. Like, oh my God, I can't believe all this is happening. But then it's like, oh my God, I've got to do all this. So, you know, I feel a lot of you will probably swallow your pride and ask for the help that you need. Virgo, you have the Six of Cups. Lovely card. For some reason this week, Virgo, I feel that this week you guys are... Whenever I think of Virgo, I'm channeling Virgo, thinking of Virgo. I feel that it's definitely like a bit of a alone time, but I feel some of you are going to be around, or not really seeking, but there's going to be a lot of people seeking your advice, seeking to be around you. There's going to be so much more of a soft energy that you Virgos are going to be projecting. I do feel there's going to be a lot of advice. This also could be suitors. There could be some choices. Some of you could be getting asked out a lot by 6 people. But also, I feel that, you know, but the stronger energy I'm feeling is that people want to be around you because you are showing a side that you've always kept hidden. And the Cups card is about emotions. It's also about friendships, but it's also about love. So some of you guys may show like a more of a loving side. Maybe telling people how you actually feel. You know, friends that, you know, I really appreciate you. Or, you know, some of you may even tell a partner how much you feel as well. It feels quite mushy. It feels very sensitive, very sentimental for a lot of you Virgos this week. Libra, you have the Two of Pentacles. So Libra, the Two of Pentacles is about juggling. It could be juggling partners. It could also be juggling your finances, juggling 2 jobs. I feel for a lot of you Librans, this is about what your wants and your needs and your relationship. Definitely. Relationship always plays very front center with a lot of you Librans. When I say wants and needs, there's things that deep down a lot of you Librans I feel really want to do, but you are very careful not to upset anyone, or you're very careful that, you know, it's going to be the wrong choice. Like what the Emperor said this week, okay? Because the Emperor is the Aries card, which is your 7th house, the opposite. Sometimes you Librans take on that Aries side. If it's really calling, do it. Okay, because there's no time like the present. You have Saturn in your 5th house. This is about creativity. Okay, you've got the North Node in your 8th. And this is about transformation. This can transform a lot of things in your life. This could bring in more money. It could bring in a side that you're, you know, a passionate side that you've kept hidden. I feel a lot of you Librans really come to a conclusion of what you need for your future. You know, and, you know, by all means, you know, if you have a partner or friend, speak to them. They can help you. But, you know, as always, like I always say to Libra, the decision is yours. But I feel like there's passion coming through, a lot of passion. Even though it may be very grounded, it's actually seeping through. But this is the week to do it, Libra. Do it. Scorpio, you have the 10 of Swords. I think you've had this card before, Scorpio. So Scorpio, what is going on with a lot of you? I'll tell you what's going on. You guys are very much in your heads and minds. You guys want, there's things that I think a lot of you guys want. It feels quite, you want it now. Not badly like this, but you just want things done now. But still, Scorpio, there's a lot of releasing work to do. Still, Scorpio, there's a lot of things that need to be transformed in your life. Still, Scorpio, I feel there's a lot of things that you guys need to work through instead of pushing it back and trying to move on to the next thing. If you feel this week that things are stagnated or staled in some way, it's about looking at the bigger picture. Because if it's not looking at the bigger picture, this will just cause a lot of frustrations with a lot of you. So really look at what exactly is going on before you move forward. If you some of you may feel a bit like a deja vu moment happening as well. Like, I've done this before. I spoke about this before. Why does it keep happening? Personally, I feel when that happens, it's because we just need to go over it. And the 10 of Swords, again, it's about people, it feels like you're being stabbed in the back, but it also feels like you can't move, like mentally, you can't even move physically because there's something that needs to be sorted out. Only you know where it is, Scorpio. Sagittarius, you have the Knight of Cups. So you're all about, again, always about moving forward, Sagittarius. But this week, I feel some of you may be slowing down a bit. I feel some of you may, even surprisingly, may want to be, you know, alone, because it's like, it's almost like some of you are in this sort of like meditation stance of, I need to like sort of like ground, I need to feel, because this is an emotion card. You know, nights are about, you know, messages about love, and but I feel some of you are going to be actually hearing the messages from the heart, and it's sort of making you stop going on that sort of like treadmill. So I do feel some of you may be doing that like a guided meditation, or you're just going to just want to be alone, you just want to read, you want to listen deeply what's going on, especially what's going on within you. And this feels very much like a psychic intuition time for a lot of you Sagittarians. And some of it may even actually shock you guys. You guys may be thinking, oh, I always thought that I had to do this and had to do that. Then you just find out, no, but if I just do this for once, then I'm going to be seeing something very different. So very much a spiritual time for a lot of you Sagittarians. And last but not least, we have Capricorn. And you have the Five of Cups. So Capricorns, you're the last one. I think that I've done the last, you've done the last one before, but anyway. So for a lot of you Capricorns, this is a time of, should I say, it can be, because whenever we see a 5, we know things are going to be changing. So there could be lots of changes within a relationship, you know, your love life. Some of you are dating. There could also be changes with things that you want to do for yourself as well. I feel that a lot of you, I feel some of you, if I'm being honest, the energy is that you guys are going to be having lots of fun. It could be with 5 people. It's not in that way though. It's just dating or just meeting up with friends, 5 friends. Some of you could just be having this sort of like eureka moment, like, why did it take so long for me to do this? But also, there's, again, I feel there's going to be some emotion that's going to be coming out. On one hand, some of you could just be really cool and calm, but on the other hand, it's like, bam, here it is, here I am, here it is. And it's just going to be like taking some people aback. It could even take you yourself could also be taken aback as well. So, you know, the 5 is, whenever we see Cups card, it is very such a nice card. And even with the 5, you know, even if we try to control, because 5 is about trying to, you know, moving with what's going on, but knowing that things actually change. So emotionally, some of you may be quite up and down as well. Some of you may be quite up and down. And that's only because it could be multitude of things. It could be excitement. It could be energies. It could be, you know, just emotionally, you may just not be there. But on the other hand, some of you are going to be showing a different side. So you could be showing 5 different personalities this week. It's not to say that you're like crazy or anything. It's just that you're just going with what your heart is saying. A lot of you Capricorns are listening to your heart. Some of you may not be feeling as ambitious as you're used to being, which also may shock you. You guys are definitely, and you know, maybe thank the North Node in your 5th house for this as well. This is number 5. So you're showing a bit of more of a lighter side, a bit more of emotional side. On the other side as well, there could be very emotional ups and downs. But the main thing is this week, you're listening to your heart. And that is always a good thing, Capricorn. So that was a tarot, guys, for the week of the 30th of January. We are coming out of January to the 6th of February for all the signs. Thank you very much, guys, for listening. Feel free to tell me, like, you know, let me know how this week has gone for you. And also check the description below as well for more details about me. And yeah, and feel free to also like, share, and subscribe as well, guys. It's always good. So thank you very much, guys, for listening, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.